Zippity doo dah, beautiful day, great to be alive. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chris Brown here again. As you can see in this video, right behind me, I'm hanging out here at the Polynesian, or that's where I was. I'm hanging out, in today's video, I'm hanging out at the Floridian Resort. Polynesian Resort is that way. But this is the Floridian Resort. This is the little pool area that they have here. Now, what we've been doing throughout this video series again is we've been sharing with you the results of $1.5 billion in research that you used a portion of your tax dollars to help finance. So don't you want to get the most out of the money that you spent with them? Obviously you do, so that's what we're going to go through in today's video. Now the whole purpose of this video series is, of course, one of the reasons is to help you to adapt to today's new economy. It's so important that you do that. The research shows from Dun & Bradstreet that if you do not do that, if you do not adapt to today's new economy, 50% of you will be out of business in the next 12 months. Now, don't think that it can't happen to you, because it definitely can. Brick and mortar spending is down 20%. It also shows that business failure is up 43%. So there's a lot of really bad reasons why this is. Business isn't like what it used to be. It's not as simple and cut dry as it used to be. You used to know who your competitors were. Today you just don't know that. Your competitors could be you think it could be it's the business right down the street from you, but in actuality it could be a kid in the Philippines building the business of your competition just down the street from you. So this is why understanding all of this is so important, and by going through this research and applying it into your businesses is just so important for you. Now, the title of today's video is "All Marketing is Not Created Equal." Let me explain what I mean by that. There's some marketing messages or some marketing methods that I've used, and I might sell 1 out of every 200 people that I expose to my marketing message. I might use another type of marketing, and I might sell 1 out of 10 people that I expose to my marketing message. The words, the message is exactly the same. It's just the method that I use that is different. So that's what I mean by not all marketing is created equal. Now, what we talked about in our last video is we talked about the Vaynerchuk family. They started their business in the early 1980s, built that business from zero to a $4 million business. His son Gary comes along and within just a couple of years took that from a $4 million a year business to a $67 million a year business. Now obviously he's filling in the gaps that his competition is neglecting to do, but he's also using the type of marketing that is very, very, very effective. Now, one of the things that we've also talked about in some of our previous videos is quantum physics. Now, you might not understand quantum physics, and I don't expect you to, but I do want you to understand some of the basic principles of this. And you and I, all of us have heard of this, and that is the 80-20 rule. We get 80% of our results from 20% of our activities. So there's 80% of all the types of marketing that are out there in the world today, right? There's 80% of them. But 80% of them will only get us about 20% of our results. 20% of the marketing methods that we have out there in the world will give us 80% of the results. So what we need to do is we need to figure out what are those marketing strategies, what are those marketing tools that are going to give us 80% of our results with 20% of our efforts or 20% of our money. Now let's look at what the Vaynerchuk family did again. Now Sasha, who is the father, took that business from a zero business to a $4 million business. Now his son Gary took over the business and took it from a $4 million a year business to a $67 million business in just a couple of years by using 4 technology tools: blogs, email marketing, social media, and mobile. And there's a couple of reasons for this. I don't really have a lot of time to really go into this too much, but this is why we want to encourage you to check out the Unfair Advantage Marketing System on the side of this video. Now, first of all, blogs. Let's talk about blogs. Now, blogs get 126% more leads than any other marketing method out there. Now, some of you have a website. Now, just because you have a website doesn't mean that you need a blog, because the research shows that if you have a blog or if you have a website and a blog, you're going to be indexed by the search engines. You're going to have 434% more pages on the search engines. Blogs get 30% more traffic than standard websites alone. So there's all of these different reasons of why we want to use blogs as well. Now, the next thing that he uses is an email newsletter. Now, why do we want to use an email newsletter? Well, the Direct Marketing Association says that you're going to earn an average of $187 for every email newsletter subscriber that you have. I'm not talking about spam. I'm not talking about unsolicited emails, just shoving sales messages down people's throat. But valuable information, kind of like what we're doing here, valuable information that highlights the importance of why a person should want to go ahead and buy your products and services. That's what the type of stuff that we're talking about. Now, what this research also showed, that for every dollar that we spend to generate an email newsletter subscriber, you're going to get a $40 return on investment. So you spend $1, make $40. Spend $2, make $80. Spend $3, make $120. How many times can you do that? As many times as you possibly can, right? Now let's talk about social media. Now, in particular, let's really talk about Facebook. Now, I know a lot of you do run local businesses in local geographic locations, right? And so you might say, well, the internet is worldwide. How is this going to help me in my local area? Well, the cool thing about all of this type of marketing, we can use a thing that is called as geo-targeting. But on Facebook, let's talk about Facebook now, 1 out of 13 people on Earth are on Facebook. So how many people in your local area, if you do run a local business, how many people in your local area do you think are on Facebook? A lot. There's over 1 billion people, which is compared to the country of India. That's a lot of people. Now, Facebook gets more traffic even than what Google gets. Now let's look at the next thing. Let's look at mobile. Now, the cool thing about mobile, and what mobile does more than any other marketing method out there, is that it gives you access to your leads and your prospects more than any other marketing method out there. You get access to them everywhere. There's a great, and you'll see this in the unfair advantage marketing system on the side of this video. I forget what the exact numbers are, but there's a ton of people. It's like 74%, if I'm not mistaken. 74% use their mobile phones while on the toilet. People keep it within an arm's length away. There's just a lot of detailed information that we'll share with you, some facts on why we want to use all of these tools. So again, what we want to help you to do is we want to help you to adapt to today's new economy. So these are just some tools. Now, wouldn't you agree? Now, let me ask you this. So if the Vaynerchuk family took these these tools to grow their business from a $4 million a year business to a $67 million a year business within just a couple of years. Now, because Gary and the wine business, their family local wine business, has become so successful with these tools. Nilla wafers, the little cookies, they're hired him. The New York Jets, Pepsi, all these big Fortune 500 companies have used them to give them advice and do their marketing campaigns for these Fortune 500 companies. Now, a big mistake that a lot of small businesses make is they normally look within their own industry for ideas. Now, as you can see here, this is actual documented proof that ideas are actually all around us. So, based on this evidence that I just shared with you, wouldn't you agree that blogs, email newsletters, social media, and mobile are the things that will give you 80% of your results and only 20% of your efforts when it comes down to your advertising? So again, on the right hand side of this video, we want to encourage you to go ahead and check out what we call as the unfair advantage marketing system. Now, one of the things I've mentioned in some of our previous videos, there is a company called VIP Fitness Marketing. And what they do is they provide business and marketing tools to the fitness industry exclusively. And they charge $14,000 per year. Now, we provide you with the same type of tools that VIP Fitness Marketing does, but we only do it for about $29. And the reason that we do that is because adapting to today's new economy is so important. We're really just trying to bribe you. We're just trying to provide you with so much value that we're just trying to bribe you just to try these tools. So you'll be able to find that on the right-hand side of this video. But stay tuned for our next video where we're going to reveal more secrets of what this $1.5 billion shows of what all the world's most successful companies have in common. And obviously you want to get your money's worth, don't you? So pay attention to our next video. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. I've had a blast here today. There's the light show going on behind me, if you can see that. And I think I'm gonna go check that out. Whoops, there it is. So I'm gonna go check that out before I continue my next video. Bye-bye now. Now, I want to help you by providing you with the tools to be able to adapt to today's new economy. Now, by using these tools, according to Yahoo, who says that you will increase your lead flow by 126%. Yahoo also says that consumers will view you as 81% more trustworthy, and the Direct Marketing Association says that you're going to earn an average of $187 over the lifetime value of not every customer that you have, but every lead that you have. And then finally, Salesforce says that for every dollar that you spent in order to acquire a lead, you're going to generate a return on investment of $44.25. Now, if you're watching this video on our blog, you can just click the link directly underneath this video. Or if you're watching this on our website, you can click on the banner on the side of this video. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just click the little click here link, or you could go ahead and visit prostarprofits.com. So go ahead and check that out. One more thing, stay healthy, have a great day. I'm glad I could help you. Bye-bye now.